A New York lawyer was recently replaced overnight by software processing 150,000 legal documents an hour. That happened in 2024. Now that we are in 2026, we are seeing a job market where some roles vanish, while others evolve in ways we didn't predict. The warning signs started quietly in 2023, after Goldman Sachs projected that software could automate tasks across 300 million roles. Companies like IBM, Google, and Amazon redirected billion-dollar budgets into AI-focused departments. These cuts bypassed the factory floor. Highly specialized white-collar professions, from paralegals to junior copywriters, found themselves on the front lines. Past technological leaps targeted manual labor and cottage industries. The printing press, for example, ended the need for hand-copying scribes. Later, the mechanization of the Industrial Revolution dismantled traditional manufacturing roles, moving physical production from small shops to factory floors spanning city blocks. Yet, every time technology erased an entire category of work, it simultaneously generated entirely unpredictable new professions. In 1900, nobody could have anticipated the need for software developers. We are seeing the exact same mathematical trend today. A World Economic Forum report projected that while automation would displace 85 million jobs, it would also create 97 million new ones. On paper, that net gain looks positive. In reality, those raw numbers mask a severe, immediate crisis for the modern worker. We call this the transition gap. Workers losing positions as data entry clerks lack the technical qualifications for emerging roles. These obsolete roles are repetitive and strictly rule-based, while secure jobs rely on dynamic, human-centric skills algorithms cannot replicate. The volume of workers caught in the middle forced national governments and educational systems to scramble, to build bridges before structural unemployment takes hold. In this environment, a worker's geography and local policy dictate their future as much as their own effort. Some nations are acting aggressively. Singapore, for instance, has taken a proactive training-first approach to future-proof its population. This program focuses on high-density retraining, specifically reaching 1 in every 4 workers across the country. Across the Atlantic, the European Union is leaning on a regulatory strategy, passing the AI Act to restrict high-risk applications before they hit the market. The United States is lagging behind both approaches. The legislative branch remains locked in ongoing debate, lacking a cohesive nationwide strategy. Because of this legislative gridlock, the weight of surviving the transition gap has shifted away from the state and fallen directly onto the individual worker. With systemic safety nets lagging, sitting back and waiting for a corporate or government rescue is the fastest path to professional obsolescence. To protect yourself, you need to aggressively audit your own daily workflows and find your vulnerabilities before your employer does. Identify the repetitive, rule-based portions of your job and deliberately hand those exact tasks over to AI algorithms. Giving away parts of your job is not self-sabotage. Mastering automation transforms you from a manual worker into a high-leverage manager, exponentially increasing your daily output. These professionals treat AI as a subordinate, securing their position at the top of the workflow. You don't need to learn everything. Instead of getting overwhelmed by the volume of new software, select exactly one primary AI tool and master it deeply. Focus your energy on immediate career growth. Master ChatGPT for communication, learn Midjourney for visual design, or adopt Copilot for coding frameworks. Then build what we call the human moat by leaning heavily into the soft skills that algorithms lack. Software cannot handle complex negotiation. It lacks true emotional intelligence, it has no physical presence, and it cannot execute moral judgment in ambiguous situations. The current technological wave forces a definitive choice. You either actively shape the transition by elevating your human skills, or you passively react until the algorithm makes the choice for you.